Hi everyone, I hope you are all doing well and welcome to the complete course of MasterCAM. So as you know, we have started the module number 1, which is all about the MasterCAM introduction and user interface. So before getting into deep, we should know about how we can download the MasterCAM free version from the official site. So before downloading, let me tell you the installation minimum requirements. So here we have the operating system you need is Windows 10 and Windows 11 64-bit professional. Or if you have a Windows 10 with 64-bit and having a version of 20H2 or later. So processor you need is the Intel or AMD 64-bit processor and 2.4 gigahertz or faster. So recommended that you should have the latest version of Intel Core i7 and latest generation. And about the memory, you need 8 gigabits of RAM minimum requirement. And if you have more, then it's very good because we need a lot of memory during the creating the toolpaths and creating 2D or 3D models. So for that, the minimum requirement is 8 GB. If you have more, then it's very good. It will create faster toolpaths, it will create a good geometry, and the quality of graphics will also increase. So how about the videos? So you should have a minimum OpenGL 3.2 or OpenCL 1.2 supported 1 GB memory. We can say that it's a shared memory with your processor. So if you don't have an onboard graphic cards, it's not a big issue. But if you have a graphic card, especially the NVIDIA Quadro or AMD Fire Pro or Radeon Pro card with 4 GB or a higher memory, it will be good for the simulation because we have to do a simulation and we have to create toolpaths and simulate it we have to check them whether it's right or wrong, or is there any problem in the toolpath, is there the cutting tool is cutting or not, or any accidental issues. So we have to simulate it, and for that it uses a lot of graphic memory. So therefore you should have a high graphic card. I recommend that you should have 4 GB at least graphic card installed in your system. So for monitor, you should have 1080p resolution. All latest softwares, especially we are going through the MasterCAM 2023 version. So you should have at least 920 by 1080 resolution minimum. If you have a dual monitor, that's very good. And you should have a solid state drive SSD at least 20 GB because the setup is almost around 1.8 GB for education version. Let me check this. So you should have NVMe drives. These drives are very fast. They can transfer data at a very high speed rate. So at least 20 GB you should have the dual installation drive. And about 3D mouse, you should have a very good quality mouse because you have to use mouse a lot in this software. You have to create 2D and 3D parts inside the MasterCAM. You have to select different tools. You have to create those parts, and you have to select different sections of tool paths. For that, you have a very good quality mouse having high DPI pixels. So that you can easily select the precision corners and in deep corners. Okay, so all these are the minimum and the maximum requirements. Though now let's get to the website where we can get a free version of MasterCAM. So this website is learningedition.mastercam.com. You can copy this link and paste it into your browser to get to the website. So let's get started and download the free version of software, and then we're going to install the software in our system. So I'm going to minimize this and let me go to browser. So as you see that I have already paste the link and See, the website is open here. So it shows the welcome screen, welcome to the MasterCAM. And here we have the sign in with an email, and sign in with your Google account, sign in with your Microsoft. So if you don't have an account, that's not a big issue. You can easily create a new one account. Just click on the create one. And here you will be asked for a few things. Your first name, you have to create, you are going to create your account. So you have your first name here, your last name here, your email address. As you see that I have already created my account. So I have the details shown over here. So enter your password. We want the password there. The password must be at least 12 characters and 6 unique characters. Okay, so there are the instructions will be shown here. And confirm the password. Read and agree the terms and use policy, privacy policy. Enter the captcha here and just click on create account. So I have already an account, so I'll go back to the welcome screen. I will write my email address already written. Just sign in with email. So I'm going to enter my password here. And enter. So here you will see that the learningedition.mastercam.com website is open. I have been logged in inside my account, and we have the download the MasterCAM Learning Edition. So we have two versions here, the MasterCAM 2024 version and MasterCAM 2023 version. So requires an activation code. That's it. Non-English language requires to download the language pack. So by default, it's an English language pack. And if you want to download another language, you can select your language here and it will be download it. Or you can download your language pack. So which version we have to download? Either the 23 or 24. Both versions are same. Almost the graphical user interface is totally same. There is no such huge difference between these two versions. So if I say that I'm going to download the MasterCAM 23, it's okay. You can download the MasterCAM 2023 version, or you can download the MasterCAM 2024 version. Both are same. If you have a MasterCAM already, like the previous version, if you have MasterCAM 2022 version, that will be okay. So there is no issue. So there are some things like activate the software. When you start MasterCAM for the first time, you will prompt up by dialog asking if you have an activation code. Click yes to automatically launch the activation wizard and follow the instructions. So here we have the license number and the activation code. If you go and create your own account, the license number and the activation will be changed. So I have already an account and the activation code, so there's no big issue. Okay, so I'm gonna download the 2023 version. Let me click on MasterCAM Learning Edition. So here I have a dialog box. It shows the downloading file. If you see that it's 1.71 GB program. So click start and it will automatically start the download. So I have already downloaded this software. So I'm going to cancel this and I'm going to go to my downloads directory. Here I have I'm going to download directory and where is the MasterCAM 2023? Here you see that I have the downloaded version of 2023. So this is the software I have already downloaded, and The next thing that we need to know how we can install this software in our computers. Okay. So I'm going to install it by right click and run as administrator. Okay. Let me minimize this. So do you want to allow? You have to click on yes, and a dialog box will be open here. A MasterCAM extractor. So here we see that this is a 2023 version. You have to select your language. As by default, the language is English. So I'm going to select English. Next. So here this configure the install options below. You need to make changes. Click the configure button. So here we have two units, the int system and the metric system. So there are two systems widely used in the world. One is the int system and the other is the metric system. So in Asian countries, we mostly use the metric system, and if we call it for USA and Canada, mostly int system is being used. So it depends upon you whether you are going to use the int system or the metric system. This defines the dimensions, this defines the part size, all other things will be shown in inches or in metric system, okay? So this is not a big issue. You can select this metric or int system inside the software. If you have select metric and you want to convert, you want to start from int system, you can go to your software and check the int system and it would automatically convert into int system. So that's not a big issue. So what I'm going to do is by default selection, I will select the metric system. Okay. So done and click next. So the location of spreadsheet already exists, so it will create some problem. Let me go and check whether I have, because I have installed it earlier. So this is a folder over here. So I think I should delete this folder if it's possible. So I have deleted the previous folder, and do you want to continue? Yes, click. I'm going to click yes. Yes, terms, accept the terms and license agreements, and next. So it will install the software in your system, and it will take some time. Okay. For that, you have to wait for it, because it depends upon your system, memory, system processor, and graphics, how much time it will take. It also depends upon the hard drive you have installed, whether it's a simple hard drive or it's an SSD or it's an NVMe drive. So most probably, if you have an SSD, it will be fast. If you have an NVMe drive, that's more faster than SSD, and it will copy files and install files of the program very quickly. Okay, so here we are going to copy new files. So the next thing what we're going to do after installing this software is all about the license, because this software is free version and you will get a 1 year license for this software. You can use for 1 year. There are some restrictions in this software because you cannot use it as an industrial purpose. You can just use this software for learning edition only. Okay, so you cannot create profiles for machines just like the G code or machining profiles or machine setups in this software. You just have this simulation option in this software. Okay. So the English language pack is being installed in your system, and it will take a few moments to install in your system. Just keep in touch. So on my desktop, you see that MasterCAM 2022 version I have already installed in my system, and I have the MasterCAM 2023 icon also on my desktop because it's getting installed. So the MasterCAM 2023 version is successfully installed in your system. Click exit. So let's get start your MasterCAM 2023 version. So I just double click on the MasterCAM 2023 version icon, and it will automatically show a dialog box starting up the software. And as you see that the software is fully opened, and all the functions, all the tools, all the tabs are successfully loaded into the software. So one thing I'm going to tell you that I have already installed the software and its license is already installed in my system. What you have to do is you have a license and you have the activation code. So you have to copy this code, and it will prompt and ask you about the license number and code. You have to just put this license code inside your MasterCAM, and it will automatically activate it for the period of 1 year. So hopefully you understand how we can download the MasterCAM Learning Edition from the official site, and how we can install this software. The activation process is a very simple process. Just copy and paste the code when it will ask about the activation code. So thank you very much, and stay tuned for further informations and videos. Thank you very much.